Welcome to another episode of Tips from the Swamp by Absolute Control Irrigation Specialists Incorporated. Today we're going to be discussing the Par+ and Par+ ES satellite controls used in the golf course industry. It was one of the first units to come out with a modular concept for components. There's both the Par+, which is the unit that you see here in blue, and the Par+ ES, which is in the green. The Par+ in the blue is capable of running 48 stations. The Par+ ES is capable of running 72 stations. The first module involved in this is the Power Interconnect module. That is the piece where all of the ribbon cables that connect all of the modules together come together, and the electronical signals are routed to the specific right areas. This is what the Power Interconnect looks like, and the Power Interconnect that you're seeing here is for the original Par+ series satellite controller. And a way to identify that from the Par+ ES series is on the back side, on the bottom side, where all the ribbon cables connect. You'll notice that there are no electronic components on the back side, shown on the back side of the board. Now if we look at this Power Interconnect, which from the outside looks to be the same, if we turn it over and look at the bottom side, you'll notice where the cables plug in, just down in here, that there are multiple chips involved in this board. Those chips are required for this thing to operate up to 72 stations. It is also required to operate on the Par+ ES series. Should you plug in a older style Power Interconnect to a Par+ ES series controller, when you turn it on, the display will show you that it is a Par+ ES 56. And if that happens, you know you have an issue. The next module we're going to look at are the output modules. The original output module that was manufactured, which is this unit right here, is called a ROM8. ROM8 is used in many of the systems today because many of these systems are still being used with the Par+ base panel. These are repairable and can be used over and over once they're repaired. They have an 8-station output and a series of electronics shown on the back. You'll also notice that the case is a single level depth case. These are still very much in use today in the older systems. The replacement for that, the newer version when they updated, is the OSM. The major differences in the OSM has a series of LED lights which light up individually as stations are turned on and off. Again, it's an 8-station output module, and it can be used in place of a ROM8 on the older units. There's another version of the OSM that is out, which has the same lights with the addition of on-off switches so that you can take any station, turn it on manually, or turn it off so it can't be turned on from the satellite at all. Again, the unit is interchangeable with a ROM8 and an older system. The ROM8, which is still a very viable product, however, cannot be plugged into a newer Par+ ES satellite. If you do that, the satellite will come up and read that it finds an incompatible OSM. The only way that you can resolve that is change the ROM8 back to the OSM that came with the unit, or if you need it temporarily, turn the power off to the satellite, count to 10, turn the power back onto the satellite, and for 24 hours it will read and operate that ROM8. After the 24 hours, it will come back and tell you incompatible OSM, and you need to look into resolving that. Again, any of these units are repairable. The next items that we want to look at are the communication modules. These are the modules which signals sent from the MEM that is in your office from a computer receive and operate the faceplates. The first one we'll look at here, this is what's referred to as a two-wire communication module. It does have a ribbon cable connector which goes to the power interconnects. It has a connection here for a two-wire signal path which is in the ground coming to that satellite from the output of the MEM, and those signals are transmitted through that wire to turn on and off the output modules in the units. The other method of communication is by use of radios. They refer to that as a link system, which is radio link. Now, these units are designed with a radio that is located in the MEM that has a communication board that's part of that radio package. One in the MEM, one in each satellite. And the other way you can identify the module as a link module is you'll notice that on the link module there is a 9-pin computer cable connection, and that's used for connecting the radio to this module. There's also a power supply that has to be plugged in for 15 volts so that the electronics in this unit can work and interpret the signals that are coming from the MEM through that radio to the radio in the pedestal to this link module. And then it's connected by ribbon cable through the power interconnect, which routes all of the signals to the correct locations within the pedestal. This has been a simple explanation of the different modules involved in the Par+es series satellite. Both faceplates will automatically read the number of stations, which is generated by the number of OSMs, and it will also interpret if it's looking at a two-wire communication module or a link communication module. Hope this information has been helpful. This has been the Gator with Absolute Control Irrigation Specialists and Tips from the Swamp. If you would like further information, please contact us at our website, www.absolute-control.com. If you are viewing these and find them helpful, please remember to like them. If you would like to see all of our videos, subscribe to Absolute Control Irrigation Specialists, and you will be able to see all of the videos we have up, and you will be notified of any new videos that come up. Again, that's www.absolutecontrol.com. If you're interested in any further information or would like to send any of your equipment in for us to repair for you, contact us and we'll be very happy to send you a FedEx label so you can ship it to us. Thank you and have a good day.